Alright everyone, welcome to GOB. This is a golf blog channel. I'm Sons and Guns, your host today. Just doing an 18-hole vlog here. This will probably be part one. First 6 holes here at Yatesville State Park. Eagle Ridge Golf Course. Beautiful track as always. And let's just get to it. Hole 1, par 4. Perfect. All right, here we are, shot 2. I'm going to hit an 8-iron here. It's about 146 yards. The pin is tucked back. This green opens up back to the right a little bit. Just try to get it up there so we have a look at birdie. I think that's going to be a little bit short, but that's okay. Here at Eagle Ridge, we just want to keep it in play. So here we are on the 3rd shot. We did come up a little bit short, but it is death long here, so that's okay. I'm going to try to play a little bump and run here, get it close to the pin, see if I can tap in for par. Let's get this done. Now, unfortunately, one of the negative things today is that it's cart path only. It has been raining a lot here in the middle of Kentucky. So, I mean, we're just going to have to make the best of it. This is a tough course. You'll probably hear me say that a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. We're just playing golf, having a good time. Looks like it's going to slide a bit left to right here. Let's just see if we can tap it in for our par. Let's see if we can make this bogey. You know, bogey's golf. Bogey golf's good for me at all times, so let's just get on to the next hole. So I am just a bogey golfer. You know, I'm an amateur, so it really doesn't make much sense for me to play from the tips. I am playing from the 3rd tee box. It is a fair distance for an amateur golfer, especially coming into this 2nd hole. It's downhill, big downhill. The green's protected by some out of bounds areas to the left. I'll give you a quick shot here. So here we are, hole number 2. Big downhill. Little bit of a cut. Looks like it landed softly. Let's get to our next shot. Here we are on our 2nd shot on number 2. We got about 100 yards directly to the pin. Obviously, we don't want to be short here. We want to club down one, hit a strong pitching wedge, see if we can get it on the green. So I do have a long birdie putt here, probably at least 30 feet. Just see if we can snuggle in close and get out of here with a par. All right, Cardinal sin number 1. Don't leave those birdie putts short. See if we can tap this par putt in. Good way to start for a bogey golfer, an amateur. Par's always good. One of the big things that I need to talk about when we're here at Eagles Ridge here at Yatesville is that once you leave the clubhouse, you don't see it again until the 18th hole, which if you're here to play golf, that's a great thing. But on an overcast day like this, I mean, there's a rainstorm waiting to happen, and that's a long drive back in. So here we are on the number 3 par 3. I just shot it, and it is playing about 196 today from the 3 tee box. So I'm going to be hitting probably a 7-wood just to try to get it across this ravine. Ended up just a tad short, but that's okay. Ball in play is a good thing. I did end up a little bit short on this hole, but that's okay. Still in play. That pin is tucked back and right, so I'm just going to try to get something close. Did end up rolling out, releasing a little bit. Probably got a 15-foot par putt here. Let's see if we can make it. Push it to the right. Little bogey up here. Hope we can tap this in. There it is. So at this stage we are entering number 4, probably the most difficult hole on this golf course here at Eagle Ridge. You have a shelf that you have to land your tee shot in up there. Then once we get up there, I'll show you the valley you got to hit your second shot into. I mean, it's tight, tight, tight. Here we are, tee shot number 4. I did shoot it to the edge. It's probably playing about 225, 235. So I'm just going to try to punch a driver out there, just keep it in play. So we did end up leaving that driver a little bit short. I mean, we still have probably 30 yards of fairway to work with here. So now I have to hit long and hard here to get down into the valley. So we did end up finding our third shot down here in the rough. We have about 154 into the pin. This pin is playing back. The unfortunate part is I'm a amateur golfer who likes to cut the ball, and there's plenty of out of bounds up here on the left. So we'll just try to get it to the front here, chip and putt for a par. So I did end up coming up really close to this out of bounds area here. I have about 50 yards left into the green. See if we can get up and down for a par here. So I did get a favorable bounce over this bunker here. Have probably about 40, maybe 50 feet down the hill for a par. We just want to get it close. We have a downhill putt here for bogey. Let's see if we can make it. Bogey's a good score for an amateur. So again, one of the really cool things about Eagle Ridge is that you drive out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, the state park courses here in Kentucky are all gems in my book. And probably took a long time to build. I'm going to try to find a little bit more about the history of the course itself as to when it was built. But in the meantime, here, just enjoy the ride here between holes 4 and 5. And see you on the next tee box. Definitely slow going up here on these hills of Kentucky, but still beautiful country. A little bit of an overcast day, a little bit cool, about 60 degrees, but it's golf, and that's a great thing. Again, we're getting ready to crest the hill here at number 5, which is another par 4. A little bit shorter. There's a big carry to the right, I believe. But regardless of that, now here we are. Eagle Ridge Golf Course at Yatesville Lake State Park. Here we are, hole 5. Getting ready to tee off here. It's a big dog leg. Very similar to number 1, the big dog leg left to right here. Just trying to keep it in play. Bit into the rough, I think, but in play. That's the key. So we did end up in the rough down here on the right. I've got 100 yards to this elevated pin. Just taking an extra club here to make sure to get over the out of bounds area. I did end up coming up short here. I got about a 10-yard chip up the hill here. See if we can get up and down for par. All right, I think we're on. Was able to sneak on here. A little bit of downhill par putt here. Looks like it's going to break a little bit right to left. Hopefully we got a read right here. No breaks. No breaks. Just have a par putt. Excuse me, a bogey putt. And as always, bogey's a good thing. All right, here we go. Number 6, straightaway par 4. I did shoot out to the 150 marker. It's playing about 245, 250 to there. And I'm just going to let the big dog eat here. That'll play. So we have a pretty significant carry here. Didn't get all that driver for sure. I think the sprinkler head said 192. Just going to swing really hard with a 7-wood. Uphill green here. Good luck to us. Hit it pretty good. I don't think it'll get there. So we did come up short, but we're in play. We are significantly have an uphill shot here. Probably about another 50 yards. That's fair. Have an A wedge here. I'm just going to try to bump it up there. See if we can get a 1 putt for a par, maybe a 2 putt for a bogey, and that'll make our day. All right, we should be on the green. All right, 4th shot here. We've got a little bit of a breaker here, left to right. Just try to snuggle it in close. I mean, par's a reward, bogey's a good score. Just a touch short. As GOB goes, we putt out everything. So we're going to call that part 1 of the video blog here at Yatesville State Park here at Eagle Ridge. I think we were 4 or 5 over. Anyway, that's okay. I mean, a par's a good score for an amateur. Bogey golf is great. I'm Sons and Guns. Been your host of part 1 here. And if you enjoyed this content, like the video. If you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. And always comment down below. Tell us what courses you want us to play. I mean, if you want us to do some scrambles, you want us to do two-man match plays, I mean, we're open to anything. It's GOB, after all. Do you want to know?